viewers, welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Chirasmita presenting the headlines first. Prime Minister Narendra Modi arrives at Moscow. Modi on 3-day visit to Russia and Austria. Supreme Court commences hearing of NEET UG exam pleas. Cancellation of exam to be last resort, says SC. Union Minister for Power chairs review meeting in Arunachal Pradesh. State CM and Deputy CM attend Urban Affairs presentation. Mizoram signs MOU with Taiwan University's initiative to prove as harbinger for progress between Taiwan, India and Mizoram, says Chief Minister. Tripura Chief Minister Dr. Manik Saha lays foundation stone for various projects under Amrit 2.0 scheme. Prime Minister Narendra Modi reached this evening on a 3-day official visit to Russia and Austria. He received a guard of honor at Moscow airport. Modi was received by the first Deputy Prime Minister of Russia, Denis Medvedev. During the 22nd annual summit between India and Russia tomorrow, Prime Minister Modi and Russian President Vladimir Putin will review the whole range of bilateral issues, including defense, trade linkages, investment ties, education and people-to-people exchanges. Modi in a social media post said that he is looking forward to interact with the Indian community living in these countries. The Supreme Court disposed an exceptional number of cases during this summer. In view of this, for the first time, 20 benches were set up to dispose around 1,170 cases. The number is 3 times higher than the average of the previous 6 years. Meanwhile, notices have been issued in 1,157 cases so far. The CGI-led bench is also expected to deliver important judgments once the court resumes its functioning from July. Continuing with the Supreme Court, it commenced hearing a batch of pleas related to the NEET UG exam, including those alleging irregularities and malpractices in the medical test and seeking a direction to conduct it afresh. The lawyers representing a petitioner started the submission saying that they were seeking the cancellation of the exam on grounds such as paper leak, OMR sheet manipulation and impersonation and cheating. In reply, the court stated that cancellation of exam would be the last resort. A bench comprising Chief Justice D.Y. Chandrachud, Justice J.B. Pardiwala and Justice Manoj Mishra is hearing a total of 38 petitions today related to the exam. In a major development, the Supreme Court directed the Centre to frame a model policy on menstrual leave for women employees by holding consultations with states and other stakeholders. A bench comprising of Chief Justice D.Y. Chandrachud, Justice J.B. Pardiwala and Justice Manoj Mishra today disposed the PIL seeking menstrual leave policy and directed the Ministry of Women and Child Development to hold stakeholder meetings to consider framing a policy on the same. However, the bench said that it is a policy-related issue and not an issue for the courts to look into. The bench further added that the policy could be counterproductive and detrimental for women employers. Lok Sabha opposition leader Rahul Gandhi was on a one-day visit to Manipur today. He arrived this morning at Kachar of Assam and met flood-affected families. Thereafter, he visited Jiribam of Manipur and interacted with violence-affected families who are taking shelter in the district. Later in the day, Rahul visited various relief camps in Churchandpur and also interacted with the residents. The Congress leader also met Manipur Governor Anusuya Uki to discuss on various issues. Now Now it's time for a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Assam Chief Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma visited the residence of 8-year-old Abhinash Sarkar, who fell into a sewer and lost his life in the recent flash floods in the capital city. The Chief Minister paid tribute to the young boy and further interacted with the bereaved family members. It may be mentioned that the child went missing on Thursday evening after falling into a sewer while riding a scooter with his father. His body was recovered yesterday. In Arunachal Pradesh, Union Minister for Power Manohar Lal Khattar chaired a review meeting focusing on the power sector of the state. Taking to his X handle, State Chief Minister Pema Khandu informed that the meeting held discussions on the status of hydropower projects in the state. He added that the ongoing projects were also making steady progress and that Arunachal is committed to overcoming any challenges to expedite their completion. Khandu, along with Deputy Chief Minister Chawna Main, also attended the presentation by the Department of Urban Affairs. They further reviewed the comprehensive scheme of transmission and distribution and the revamped distribution sector scheme. In a positive development, Mizoram, under the chairmanship of Chief Minister Lal Duhoma, signs MOU with Taiwan and universities addressing the media. The Chief Minister said that he is hopeful that this initiative will prove as a harbinger for better cooperation and progress between Taiwan, India and Mizoram.
Till this moment, it is full of excitement and challenges. I hope this will be a harbinger for a better cooperation and progress with the Taiwan, India and Mizoram. There had been a memorandum of understanding signed between our universities. I cannot let them go to die in the forest with leeches and mosquitoes all around. So once they come and they enter into our territory, it is my responsibility to protect them, to take care of them.
Tripura Chief Minister Dr. Manik Shah laid the foundation stone for various projects under Amrit 2.0 scheme. Shah said that the state government is taking several steps to beautify various water bodies in the capital city. As parts of such efforts, the beautification of Shivbari Pond in Central Road, Bazaar Lake in Ujjain Abhaynagar and the Veterinary Hospital Lake has been initiated, said the Chief Minister.
90% আমাদের সেন্ট্রাল থেকে আমাদের শেয়ার আসে আর 10% আসে আমাদের স্টেট থেকে আমাদের দিতে হয় এবং সেই ওয়েতে আমাদের যে এখানে স্মার্ট সিটির যে প্রকল্প সেখানেও কিন্তু প্রায় 90% আমাদের সেন্ট্রাল থেকে আসে আর 10% স্টেট শেয়ার তো কথা হচ্ছে যে প্রায় 500 করোড় দেওয়া হয়েছে স্মার্ট সিটির জন্য এখন পর্যন্ত 500 করোড় দেওয়া হয়েছে কিন্তু এটার কিন্তু মানে 2.0 বলে আর কিছু নেই আমি ওনাকে
Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh, on the occasion of Rath Yatra, commonly known as Kang, sought the divine blessings of Lord Jagannath at Sri Sri Govindji Temple today. Taking to his X-handle, Singh further informed that he prayed to Lord Jagannath for peace, well-being, prosperity and happiness for everyone present in the state. The India Meteorological Department has forecast extremely high rainfall in the northeastern part of the country, including Arunachal Pradesh and Nagaland. Speaking to Akashvani News, senior scientist in IMD Soma Sen Roy said that most parts of central India are also going to witness heavy rainfall today. Heavy to extremely heavy rainfall is also likely to continue in eastern India. In Wimbledon, defending champion Carlos Alcaraz and world number 1 Jannik Sinner entered the quarterfinals of the tennis championship yesterday. Alcaraz held off a 4-set challenging match against Frenchman Hugo Humbert and registered a win 6-3, 6-4, 1-6 and 7-5. In another match, world number 1 Sinner defeated American opponent Ben Shelton in 2 hours and 9 minutes. Meanwhile, in today's key fixtures, 7-time champion and second seed Novak Djokovic will face 15-seeded Danish Holger Rune in the round of 16 of men's singles tonight. 4th-seeded German Alexander Zverev will be up against 13th-seeded American Taylor Fritz. Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma visited Okkapara and Mellim in southwest Garo Hills and addressed pressing local issues during his maiden visit. At Okkapara Sangma witnessed a dire condition of the Damalgre Mellim Bouldergram road and promptly sanctioned ₹8 crore for its emergency reconstruction. He further urged PWD officials to begin levelling work immediately to alleviate the area and reduce transportation roads. Meanwhile, in Mellim, Sangma engaged with the Mellim Area Beekeepers Association, acknowledging their role in local agriculture. He also inspected proposed sites for the facilities at Hajongpara and recommended including an approach road in the project proposal. Continuing with Meghalaya, Mariang MLA Medba Lingdo urged Minister of Agriculture Dr. Amparin Lindo to provide help and support to the farmers of the areas. He also informed her that the budget for the farmers in these areas is very small. This came after a meeting between the farmers and the minister at the District Agricultural Officer, East West Khasi Hills District. Meanwhile, Lingdo assured him that she will look into the matter.
Kadang long bodu na phato ta pai ba norap ki dang don kam sibon ka sa dang kam sibon ka sa na kaleng jong ka department akabedi ba ka kamera to kam makan.
To end the news, the main points once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi arrives at Moscow. Modi on 3-day visit to Russia and Austria. Supreme Court commences hearing of NEET UG exam. Please cancellation of exam to be last resort, says SC. Union Minister for Power chairs review meeting in Arunachal Pradesh. State CM and Deputy CM attend Urban Affairs presentation. Mizoram signs MOU with Taiwan University's initiative to prove as harbinger for progress between Taiwan, India and Mizoram, says Chief Minister. Tripura Chief Minister Dr. Manik Shah lays foundation stone for various projects under Amrit 2.0 scheme. That brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.